Imagine walking through a dense forest, and suddenly, you feel the ground tremble. You look around and see nothing. Then, out of the shadows, emerges a creature as long as a bus and as terrifying as your worst nightmare, a centipede. Meet the Arthropleura, the giant centipede of the Carboniferous era, spanning over 8 feet long. Yes, you heard that right, 8 terrifying feet. But what made this creature so enormous? How did it survive in a world filled with even deadlier predators? And what would happen if it still roamed the earth today? Stick around, because this is a journey into the prehistoric world you won't forge. 200 million years ago, during the Carboniferous period, the Earth was a very different place. Towering trees, massive insects, and an atmosphere with 35% oxygen, far more than today's 21%. This oxygen-rich environment allowed Arthropleura to grow to monstrous sizes. Can you imagine the sound of this beast slithering through the forest? Goosebumps.
What was it about the Carboniferous period that made it such a unique time in Earth's history? Why did creatures like Arthropleura, the giant millipede, grow so large during this period? The answer lies in the air, specifically in the composition of the atmosphere. During the Carboniferous period, oxygen levels were significantly higher than they are today, reaching up to 35% compared to the current 21%. This oxygen-rich atmosphere acted like a super fuel for insects and other invertebrates, allowing them to grow to unprecedented sizes. It enabled them to reach sizes that are almost unimaginable today, dwarfing their modern descendants. The Carboniferous was characterized by lush forests and vast swamps, creating the perfect environment for these giant creatures to thrive. Imagine a world where the air was so rich in oxygen that even the smallest creatures could grow to enormous sizes, transforming the landscape. That was the Carboniferous period, a time when giants truly walked the earth, leaving an indelible mark on the history of life. What did Arthropleura eat? Scientists believe it was primarily a herbivore, feasting on the abundant plant life of the Carboniferous. Imagine this giant creature slowly making its way through the undergrowth, munching on leaves and ferns. Despite its intimidating size, Arthropleura likely posed little threat to other animals. Its massive size alone would have been a deterrent to predators, and its hard exoskeleton provided additional protection. It's fascinating to think that such a large and imposing creature might have been a gentle giant, content to graze on the abundant vegetation of its time. Section 4. Unraveling the past fossils and footprints, how do we know so much about a creature that lived over 300 million years ago? The answer lies in the fossil record, a natural archive of ancient life. Fossils are the preserved remains or traces of organisms from the distant past. They can be bones, shells, exoskeletons, stone imprints of animals or microbes, and even DNA remnants. Scientists have discovered fossilized remains of Arthropleura in many parts of the world. These discoveries have been crucial in piecing together the puzzle of this ancient creature's existence. These fossils, often just fragments of the creature's hard exoskeleton, provide valuable clues about its size, shape, and even its diet. By studying these fragments, scientists can infer a lot about how Arthropleura lived and interacted with its environment. In some places, we even find fossilized trackways left behind as Arthropleura crawled across the soft mud. These trackways are like ancient footprints, frozen in time. These footprints in time allow us to retrace Arthropleura's steps, offering a glimpse into the life of this prehistoric giant. By analyzing the patterns and distances between the footprints, scientists can estimate the speed and behavior of Arthropleura, providing a dynamic picture of its daily life. Imagining Arthropleura today. Imagine just for a moment that Arthropleura hadn't gone extinct. What if it still roamed the earth today? It's a chilling thought, perhaps, but also a thrilling one. Could you imagine encountering an 8-foot-long centipede in the wild? It would certainly be a sight to behold. However, it's important to remember that the world has changed a great deal since the Carboniferous. The oxygen levels are lower, the climate is different, and the ecosystems are vastly altered. It's unlikely that a creature like Arthropleura could survive in today's world, but it's still fun to imagine, isn't it?